Xian chao mi va kak bidui de la mot so ky nong sin tun cho truer kai ko dam chai zara. Table of Contents. 1. Learn how to recognize alarm sounds. 2. Know how to escape from danger. 3. Learn how to stay calm and use fire-resistant clothing. 4. Do not hide. 5. Contact an adult. 6. Designated meeting point. 7. Always keep your head, especially your nose, at the lowest possible position. 8. What to do if you cannot evacuate immediately. 9. If unable to evacuate, gather everyone in one room. 10. Do not go back once you have escaped outside. 11. High-rise building evacuation skills. Bai Jio Chung Ta Si Tim Hu Chi Tit Mo Fan Ne Kak Bi. 1. Learn how to recognize alarm sounds. Children need to be taught how to recognize the sound of a fire alarm or the fire notification system in the house. They should know that when they hear this sound, they need to respond quickly and follow the next steps. Hinan Gok Ben Phi La Chuang Bao Chai. 2. Know how to escape from danger. Children need to be instructed on emergency exits such as the main door, windows, or safe staircases to evacuate the building. They should also be taught not to use elevators in case of a fire. Hinan Gok Ben Phi La Loi Thot Him. 3. Learn how to stay calm and use fire-resistant clothing. Children need to know how to stay calm in emergency situations and use fire-resistant clothing if available. If fire-resistant clothing is not available, they should be instructed on how to wrap themselves with a blanket or wet cloth to avoid burns. 4. Safe meeting point. Children need to know the safe meeting point outside the building where family members or teachers can gather after escaping from danger. The safe meeting point should be located away from the flames and in a secure area. Hospital. This is a place that provides professional medical services and healthcare for patients. It is where doctors, nurses, and other healthcare staff work to diagnose, treat, and care for patients. Fire truck. It is a specialized vehicle used to quickly reach the scene of a fire and perform rescue, relief, and firefighting operations. Rescue station. It is an establishment or organization established to provide assistance and support in emergency situations, disasters, and other challenging circumstances. Hinan Dam Chai. 5. Do not hide. Children need to understand that hiding under a bed or in a closet during a fire will make rescue efforts more difficult. Instead, they should escape the building and proceed to the safe meeting point as instructed. 6. Contact an adult. Children should know that when a fire occurs, contacting an adult immediately is extremely important. They need to know how to use a mobile phone or find an adult in the neighborhood to report the situation. 7. Always keep your head, especially your nose, in the lowest position possible. In reality, in a fire, smoke and toxic gases often cause more harm than the flames. You will inhale less smoke if your body is close to the floor. Naturally, smoke rises, so if there is smoke while you are evacuating, being in a low position means crawling beneath the smoke. You can crouch down to the floor and crawl using your hands and knees under the smoke. Exiting through an exit door should be the first choice for evacuation. However, you can also check if a window can serve as an escape route. Even windows on higher floors can be useful when you need assistance, whether from firefighters or others. If there is a fire escape ladder in the building, be quick-witted to use it when the smoke has risen too high to go down to lower levels. 8. What should you do if you cannot exit immediately? In case you cannot escape immediately due to fire or blocked exits, if your emergency exit is blocked, stay calm and don't panic. If you are on the ground floor, try to exit through a window by throwing a blanket, pillow, or mattress onto the ground outside to cushion your fall. If you cannot open the window, use a heavy object to break it at the corner. Avoid touching the sharp edges of the window by using fabric, a towel, or wrapping yourself in a blanket. Evacuate children first, lower them down as low as possible before letting them go, so that adults can catch them if possible. Lower your body by placing your hands on the windowsill before lowering yourself down. 9. If unable to exit, gather everyone in one room. Choose a room with a window if possible. Block any gaps around the door with bed sheets, blankets, clothes, or tape to prevent smoke and fire from entering. If there is a window in the room but you cannot escape through it, open it and stand in front of the window to breathe fresh air and call for help. If you can find a piece of clothing or a face mask, place it over your mouth to avoid inhaling smoke. Wet the fabric before covering your mouth. Now, as you read this, think about which room is the best option. You need a door. 10. Do not go back once you have escaped outside. You should find a safe place near the house to wait. If there are still people inside, wait for the firefighters to arrive. You can inform them about the trapped person and they will search for and rescue them faster. If you go back to the burning house, you will impede the rescue efforts of the firefighters and put yourself in a very dangerous situation. 11. Skills for high-rise building evacuation. If you live in an apartment building, even with a good and modern fire protection system, you still need to be prepared for a fire that could occur right outside your apartment or in the stairwell. If the fire originates from your apartment or the stairwell and you cannot escape, gather everyone into a room with a window, put mattresses, bedding, or clothing around the bottom of the door to block smoke from entering. Open the window and wave a cloth outside the window to let firefighters know you are there. If the flames are right outside your apartment, seal the door gaps with tape if possible, and you can also use bedding or clothing. Cover air vents or fans facing the fire and call for help, providing your apartment number. Spray water on the door if it feels hot. Kemon bomi vakak bidazem het